Hello, I'm Leisa Holland-Nelson, co-host of Culture Club HTX.
I saw that you thought about it. I appreciate that. And I'm Shavonnah Schreiber, the other half of Culture Club HTX. I appreciate that, friend.
And we're heading to our beloved Herman Park.
Yes, for community.
In case y'all forgot, that's how Shavonnah and I met on the board of the Herman Park Conservancy. And here we are, 12 years later at least. We don't know. Whatever.
But
anyway,
12 years trademarks, whatever.
We're so excited to talk about the incredible gala evening in the park that was Friday night, April 26th.
What a time did we have. And you got the date right.
I did.
Boom.
I did. And it was chaired by fabulous people. I mean, seriously, Sean Stevens and Jim Jordan and Jay Jones and Terry Wayne Jones. I love these guys. I mean, they're just amazing. Anyway, it was a resounding celebration, just incredible. And this year, the evening honored Cece Fowler and Stephanie Suru, the owner of She Space.
Yes.
We love. For their extraordinary efforts as chairs of the Play Your Part campaign, which raised over how much?
$55 million.
And we just opened the Commons, like, what's it been, 4 weeks, April 1st or whatever.
Well, I think just 2 weeks. I think it opened to us. We did the sneak peek to the public on the 13th. So just a few weeks.
Oh my gosh. That's just unbelievable. If you haven't been there, I can't even tell you how incredible it is.
It makes you emotional. It's so beautiful. Someone said that to me because I explained, I know we've talked about that when I first walked in, it made me, I teared. And someone else said because beauty, it makes you emotional. And it is a beautiful space.
Beautiful.
And it's such a peaceful space.
Yes.
So, yes.
Even though there's all this crazy stuff for kids to play in, it's still exquisitely landscaped and planned. The planning is just incredible. The whole park is so special. And it's very interesting because I love parks and I love Memorial Park. And I was there this last week for a fabulous women's event, a walk around. It was just wonderful. And we were in the Eastern Glades and it was so beautiful. But I realized the difference. Memorial Park is very natural. It's natural. It's wild in a sense.
Kind of like me or like you.
Yeah, probably your park. Could be.
Yeah.
Herman Park, I mean, it's oak trees and elm trees and manicured. And even though there's seagrasses and there's natural stuff in the Commons in a sense, it's a much more formal, laid out park. It's more formal. And I'm so glad because there's a real reason for both. I mean,
we use both, right? You use one park. You use them for different reasons.
Yes.
I agree with that. That's a really good distinction. I also like the fact that Herman Park is the people's park.
Yes.
So when we think about, and we've talked about this, the zip codes in the greater Houston area that come. So I think we have 160 something and 140 something regularly come to the park and donate to the park.
Yeah.
And I think that says a lot because it really is the people's park. We own Herman Park, the entire greater Houston metropolitan area. And I think it's so fantastic.
Quick thank you to the Herman Park Conservancy for putting on this incredible evening honoring our friends.
Oh, and the other thing is the corporate sponsor. So remember HEB was the corporate sponsor.
We love our HEB.
We do. We love HEB. So just such a lovely evening for a lovely cause, celebrating lovely people. And if you haven't been yet, please go and check it out. Ride the train, the paddle boats.
The merry-go-round.
The carousel.
So beautiful.
That I didn't know went up and down and around. Remember we talked about this?
What?
I was like, is this thing malfunctioning? But anyway, so such a fun night. Okay, so speaking of Houston and being, so diverse and the special city, we made the list. So our sister org, Culture Map, put out a story around just Houston and all the things. Wallet Hub has the annual rankings of most diverse cities in the United States. So for this year, we ranked number 1 as the most diverse large city in America. That's Houston. Number 4 overall most diverse city. So that's, large and small cities combined. And then number 31 for cultural diversity. So not quite sure what the difference in the sort of diversity versus, I don't know, but nevertheless, we're still in the top 50, which is pretty fantastic because I think the list includes like 500 cities. And
Well,
we're in the
I
top
mean,
50.
I can't remember how many languages are spoken here, like 100 and something, I think. Like a tremendous amount of languages are spoken in Houston.
And, one thing I noticed here that you don't see in other cities, depending on what part of the city you're in, speaking of languages, the street signs are translated into other languages.
Yes. When you drive around, if you go into what we call Chinatown or Asia, the Asian district or whatever, they are in Chinese.
Yeah.
But interesting, I don't know which dialect they're in either, because there's so many Asian dialects.
That's right. So I think, again, when we talk about, as we did in our business segment, and we talk about every week, really, the reasons that we love Houston and why there is so much to talk about. I mean, so much so that we have a whole show about it, is things like this. I mean, we really do. So because we're so diverse, not just languages, but cuisine.
Oh my gosh.
Events. Museums, etc. So
there's nothing you can't do.
There's really nothing that you cannot do in Houston. And speaking of things that you cannot do, well, I should say things that I will not do, and it's pay $30,000 for a mattress. So Drake, who we do love, actually, apparently the mattress, the European mattress maker called Hästens is Drake's favorite, right? So they are coming to Houston. They're actually in Houston.
Yeah, they already opened.
They're already open. They open in ROD, River Oaks District, and the mattresses start at $30,000. And they go up to, did you tell me $1 million?
They brought $1 million. They're bringing $1 million mattress to Houston.
Is it dipped in gold? I don't understand. Like, I really do. And I am a healthy sleeper. I love sleep.
Grand Vividus bed set.
It's $1 million.
Which retails for a jaw-dropping $1 million, yes.
We're going to do a live remote from that mattress.
It's the one, I think Post Malone bought it.
We're going to do a live remote. Post Malone, we're doing a live remote from your mattress. I mean, this is crazy. What does it do?
Well,
is it like
you said it needs to brush your teeth.
If I pay...
I just, my father is up there telling me, you got $1 million, you better be helping people with it.
And not buying a mattress?
He would say at that point, this goes to the goodwill of the world.
Well, what I will say is before I pass judgment, I think we need to go do a live remote from this
let's go lay on
Because here's the deal. As a person who does value sleep, and not just value it, but know how important sleep is to our overall health and wellness, it's extremely important.
I'm a great sleeper. I'm a Tempur-Pedic.
Exactly.
Which wasn't cheap.
But it wasn't.
We thought it was really expensive.
It wasn't $30,000.
No, it was like $2,000.
Right, exactly.
Which I thought, aren't they $499 for the bed sets?
With a free sheet set to go with it. So here's
and pillows.
Right. So here's the deal. I don't want to pass judgment or such harsh judgment because maybe it does something remarkable and we just don't know. Like, I don't know.
Well, I'm afraid to lay down on it.
What do you think? They'll like swallow you up like
No, I'm thinking I won't get up and then I'll be longing.
Well, I don't know.
Longing for it.
No, then I'll bring you back to reality.
You'll pull me.
I'll pull you back. But I do think we need to go check it out because seriously, all sorts of people like rave about it. So, and actually, the manager of the store went on to say that many customers are investing for the first time in these mattresses. So there is something beyond just, the pomp and circumstance.
The idiocy of some Houstonians.
He didn't say that part.
There's something beyond that.
He said that business has been great, actually. So I'm going to go over there and spy.
I'm going to get the mattress and my Bentley all on the same day.
All on the same day. Are you going to put the mattress on top of your Bentley and strap it down with
Hell to the no.
No, I mean, because you may as well continue with absurdity if you're going to go buy $1 million.
I could put it on top of the Bentley and sleep on it there.
Yeah, I mean, you may as well. And have Post Malone drive you down Westheimer. Because you may as well for this. But no, seriously, we really...
I don't even want to tell you that I have no idea who Post Malone is.
You don't?
Well, I keep hearing his name, but I don't know what his music is.
Look him up on the interwebs.
I don't know. Is he a musician?
I don't know. I think so. He has a Taco Bell commercial.
I don't know who he is still, and I don't eat Taco Bell.
Me either, but I know he has a Taco Bell commercial. Well, this makes me feel really good because I am usually out of touch with all things pop culture. And the fact that I know something that you don't know, like, I feel really good about that. Thank you.
You're only 35 years younger than me. You should know stuff.
Why do I have a TV? So I don't know anything about, like, pop culture, but I know that. So we're on the right track, folks. we're on the right track. Okay, but seriously, no, really, we're going to go and do a live remote from this place.
We'll let you know, because who would want to miss this event?
No, we're gonna wear your black satin pajamas.
If I can find it.
If you can find
I'm
it.
kidding, Sandra.
No, right, you're gonna wear them, and we're gonna do a live remote. And Sandra, you'll come. We'll invite you. We're just gonna invade the store. Let's just do it. All right, and with that, we'll be back. We're planning our Hästens takeover. Stay tuned.
Soon.